Hey everybody, welcome back to That's How We Roll. It's been a while, but I'm here with our old friend Peter and a new friend Ray. I hope you guys have as much fun as we're going to have, so let's get going.
We could be going up a mountain, looking for a gnome with a gem. We could be fleeing for our lives from an undead tree. We could fly through the sky in search of friends and family we love. We could die in a pit of fire full of flaming monkeys. That's how we roll. Oh, it's always just a toss up of dice. That's how we roll, and ain't it nice? That's how we roll. Oh, it's always just a toss of the dice. That's how we roll, and ain't it nice?
Last time, Kerota and Ringo, two complete strangers from opposite sides of the world, found themselves thrust together in a brief altercation with an ex-guardsman and his cohort who felt that Ringo had possibly picked his pocket. However, with some quick thinking on Ringo's part, a well-used charm person spell, and a broken crossbow, what started as a bloody battle quickly de-escalated into a misunderstanding and a second picked pocket. To celebrate, Ringo offered an ale to his newfound best friend, and they went into the Salty Traveler and spoke to Belta Bonecrush, the orc mistress of the tavern. Belta greeted the pair and reminded Ringo that he owed 10 gold if he wanted to keep his room for the next week in the inn portion of the tavern. Kerota offered to pay his tab in return for his help in sussing out her current situation. Ringo agreed and ordered a pitcher of ale. To seal the agreement, he pulled out his two-stringed lute and played a surprisingly pleasant rock ballad. This change from the usual torrent of anti-music that flows from Ringo both pleased and confused Belta, whom forgot to charge for the drinks and left to keep working in the kitchen. Not long into their drinks and conversation, an official-looking guard came in and posted a proclamation about a missing persons case and a reward. This led our dynamic duo into the town clerk's office, where a clerk who seemed to be annoyed at life told them that Lord Mayor Bronté had had a kidnapping at his manor and is offering 500 gold reward for the return of Maryon. After some excellent sleuthing and more than a little furniture abuse, you found yourselves following the tracks of a group of kobolds toward a hidden staircase in the mountainside across from the mess hall on the guard training grounds. You made your way up and into a dark tunnel that led to a tight U-bend with a single torch on the wall, which caused Ringo no end of trouble and alerted the kobolds nearby to your presence.
I'm in a tough
Trorin, apostle of the squash, keeper of the vegetables, and druid of the Green Dragon clan. After walking, hitchhiking, and sneaking rides in the back of unsuspecting carts, you finally find yourself outside the entrance to the diastema, the mile-long tunnel nestled in and carved through the center of the Dragon's Teeth Mountains. On the other side of this long tunnel is Mouth Harbor, where the Green Dragon herself sent you on your quest to find a joke. You're not sure why or what lies ahead of you, but you tap your lucky gourd with the handle of your hoe staff and move inward to the tunnel. Quite a long time afterward, having to stay with the flow of the foot traffic slowed you down more than you would have liked. You emerge into the dusk of the day on the main street of Mouth Harbor. Street stalls are beginning to close up for the evening, and people are either heading home from work or heading towards the tavern for a night of rowdy relaxation at the larger building you see down the street and on the left. You think to yourself, people are always telling jokes in taverns. That might be a good place to start. You wearily make your way down the street to the front doors of the Salty Traveler, and inside you see a crowd of tired but happy people singing along wordlessly to a sea shanty you're not familiar with. As a large, muscled orc woman tends the bar with a smile on her tusk-toothed face and looks up at you as you walk in and smiles brighter.
Come on in, honey.
Good morning.
So you come on in and have a seat, sweetie.
Okay.
Can I get you anything?
I would like some spruce apple juice, if you have that.
Apple juice.
Yes, from the spruce tree. So mighty tasty.
Bruce. Apple juice.
Yeah. You young millennials, I just never know how to take you guys. And then he goes and he rubs his back and then he sits down where everybody is. Actually, he finds a place where he's not with a lot of people. He's kind of a quiet man. So you go to the end where it's. Is there a place where there's like a couple bar stools free from people?
Just for the heck of it, why don't you roll an investigation?
All right.
First roll of the game. And it's to find a chair.
Oh my gosh.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
I rolled a 1. So
You
that's
rolled
still
a
good, isn't it? A natural 1, that's still pretty good. I'm pretty
What's a
sure.
chair?
Yeah, that's great. You turn around looking for a chair, and you spin a little bit faster than you had, I guess, intended to, or maybe you didn't intend to. But you swung, and the gourd that's hanging on the end of your staff swung out a little bit. And you're not exactly a tall person. It hits the back of a chair that's next to you. Unfortunately, this chair is not unoccupied. This chair has a person in it. Luckily for you, this person is completely passed out drunk.
Great.
However, it does jostle them just enough to... And you're not quite sure if they passed gas or they shot themselves. Either way, you feel like it's a good idea to move on as the smell overtakes you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
You do eventually find a seat in the back corner that's unoccupied. And it's often it's in the rear away from the kitchen, and it kind of gives you a good view of everything, but it also gives you a modicum of privacy.
Perfect. Okay. I sit there. Once I get my drink, I'll sip it and nurse it.
Belta's still sitting over at the counter, very confused about the whole spruce juice thing. She's not quite sure if you're just bullshitting her or what, so she's just kind of hanging and waiting for a real drink order.
Okay. I'll look at the menu then. Is there a menu of items of drinks they have there?
Are you asking for a menu?
Yes. If they don't know what spruce apple juice is, he's already a little bit turned off from this place. So.
We'll just say that we'll just, for brevity's sake, there's no menu. This place doesn't have a menu. You're lucky this place has anything. It's one of those. It's not a classy place. This is a dock town, and it's well, actually, roll a history check real quick.
You betcha. That is a mighty 7.
A mighty 7.
Yes.
Well, you definitely know that this is a dock town, because when you come in, it actually, from the diastema, the way the city is laid out, it actually goes down, and it's a gradual slope out to a harbor. And on either side, and you can from the edge of the diastema, when you come in on the main street, which flows right out of the diastema, you can actually see that this harbor town is surrounded by, it's got natural barriers of mountains on one side, and then just coast.
Okay.
And you can just see that it's very much the smell. I mean, you hear seafaring birds in the air. It smells of salt. And when you look around the tavern, most of the people look to be of, they're in
kind of the lower
seafaring
class
sailor
people?
garb, rough and tumble
Okay.
type, or dock workers and that kind of thing. So this isn't a money town. This is very much a very lower end blue collar place.
Okay.
Where, so yeah,
Okay,
there's no menu.
For the sake of the game, I hobble up again and I say, I will take your most expensive beverage. And then I go, I'm sitting there, honey. And then I walk back and I sit down.
Roll a persuasion check.
All right. This is 3 rolls right now, and I haven't done this in like 9 months. This is awesome. Oh, again, I'm doing really well. I got a mighty 6.
as you're turning to walk away, you see Belta, turn
I'll cross
around.
over that, yeah.
She grabs a mug, she goes over and she fills it with there's one barrel. There isn't it's not a wall of barrels. There aren't a whole selection of spigots. There aren't bottles. There is a barrel with a spigot. She walks over with it, puts it on the counter, and just folds her arm and looks at you.
Okay. I go, cheers, I say in a deep gnome. So
Do you walk back and get the drink?
Oh, I thought she gave it
No,
to me.
no. She didn't move from behind the counter. That was the persuasion check to see if you convince her to bring it over to you.
Oh, okay. I hobble over and I just take the drink and I just have a little slurp in front of her. And then I walk back.
Okay, so Trorin, are you an alcohol drinker by any chance? Do you imbibe regularly, or are you being a man of the cloth?
More the man of the cloth, not very regularly. So
okay, then can you roll a Constitution check for me?
Oh man, I got good Constitution, so damn, natural 20, son.
No issues.
My first one.
No issues. You take a sip. It's a little bitter. It's it's not great, but you're fine. It's a drink. It's wet. You're good. You have your drink.
I go back to my spot and I sit there and I just look around the room to see what the fiddle faddle is around here.
Okay. Give me what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 12. They're all 12 actually.
Did you say that again? Because without
12.
rubbing, I don't know if you were rubbing a microphone or something, because it was just like
no, 12.
12. Your passive perception is 12. All right.
Yeah.
You are, as you glance around, you actually see that there's a lot of people paying attention to what looks to be the medieval equivalent of a corkboard. There is just a wooden wall with various proclamations nailed to it or punched to it. Some are torn, but there's one, and most of them are just kind of wrinkled and look like they've been there for a long time. There is one fresh, crisp piece of parchment that looks like it was just recently placed there, that people seem to be glancing at and paying attention to, not so much as this is the thing, but it's definitely something new, and there seems to be people are looking at it and then going to their conversations animatedly.
Okay. Well, I take another swig of my drink, and then I walk over there, just have a look to see what they're looking at.
Okay. Yeah, you keep rubbing up against something and it's coming out really loud. Is just, I don't know if you're hitting something, Ray, or if that's you, Peter, but
oh no, you know what? Let me put my microphone on. I don't have my snowball in, so
oh, you got a snowball? I got a Yeti.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're the guy that told me about the snowball. So it's
yes.
Been using it everywhere. It's all right.
Yeah, one of those too.
That's the job.
I preach it. They are not a sponsor of the show, by the way. But,
do we have a sponsor? We need a sponsor.
Nice.
No, we don't. But hey, if we get sponsored, I'd love it if Blue Microphones was. Okay. That'll probably get cut if I do cut.
Okay, there we go. How's that? Better?
Oh, that's beautiful. The
Yeah.
tones of your voice are coming through.
There we go.
Now it's wonderful. All right. Excellent. Gotta love pro equipment, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
All right, good.
So you go over to the parchment and you look at the proclamation, and the long and short of it is Lord Mayor Bronté had a kidnapping, and they're looking for people to come and help with that particular issue.
Okay, what are the directions there? Where do I go?
You go to the town. It says on the bottom of the proclamation to go to the town clerk's office.
Okay, that's what I do. I finish my drink, slam it down the table, pull out my one gold piece, put it down. That'll be the tip as well. And I saunter my way out.
That is a heck of a tip.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are
I am terrible with money. That's the other thing about my character.
In this town. You see belts with the cling of the coin hitting the table that you were at. You just see, and then you don't think that an almost 7 foot tall orc woman could move this fast, but it was like lightning. And she just she just starts wiping a table, and all of a sudden she wipes, and it's like magic. The coin just disappears under the cloth, and she just keeps wiping,
nice.
and then walks away with a big tusk-toothed grin on her face, smiling at you as you leave.
I love it.
So you go out the front door and you look outside and realize it's probably 9 o'clock at night.
Whoa, okay. Well, are there any trees nearby? Off the coast there.
Give me a quick perception check.
Okay. And are there any animals nearby?
No, this is a very bustling, two. Yeah, there is a lot going on. Even at night, because all the dock workers and everything have gotten off. So there's a lot of hustle and bustle in the streets. The only animals that you see around are occasionally you'll see like a rat scurrying across.
You can cuddle with a rat in a tree, right?
Okay.
From where you're standing right now, and because it's so dark and the building that you're standing in front of is pretty well lit from the inside, you can't really make out much beyond 40 or 50 feet tops.
Okay, fair enough.
Unless do you have night vision?
I do have night vision. I'm a gnome, I believe. So
you believe
I don't know yet. I don't know if I do have night vision. Do I? Let's see.
It'll be in your stats.
Yep, I got superior dark vision of 120 feet.
Okay, well you can see 120 feet away, and then it kind of stops dead because of the light, and you still don't. It's buildings. It's a small dock city.
Okay.
However,
gotcha.
Yeah, no, there are mountains that you saw on the way in, and there are ocean. There's actually, give me what's a good way to check your own memory? I guess history. Give me a history check with advantage because it's your own memory from.
Excellent. I like that. Hold on. 15.
15. Okay. You do remember when you came in for the diastema before you started heading down towards the Salty Traveler, off to the right, you seem to remember that there was not a forest, but kind of a sparse area of trees off to the right, out what looked to be on the outskirts of the town just before you went into more mountains.
How long would it take me to get there walking?
Walking? Well, what's your speed? What's your movement speed?
My speed is 25.
25? It'll probably take you a good...
Hi, Christine.
Hey. Yeah.
It'll probably take you a good 20-25 minutes to get to the street.
So I triple that because I'm an old dude. So my speed is actually 15. So I'm looking like at least 2 hours, like an hour behind anybody else. So I just start calling my way up there, and then I stop, I sit down, I forget where I am.
I think you need a rest.
I get up, I remember where I'm going, and I go there at hour and a half. Easy on there.
There's not enough places to sit and rest in this city.
Okay, and then I what's it like there? There's like a nice kind of patchy piece of ground. I'm a pretty hardy Clint Eastwood kind of a deep gnome, so I'll just find a place to curl up with my hoe as like a.
I mean, if you're not super picky, roll an investigation check.
Oh man, I got another natural one. So I am kicking ass at investigation. I have clueless.
You are so at this point. It took you so long to get there, and you are so tired that your eyes have started to that tired glaze. You get over your eyes, and you're just having trouble focusing on anything at this point.
You better believe it. Yeah.
but like you're pretty sure there's like trees and grass over here, but you can't see it anymore.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess I lie down as close kind of off the side of the road. So there's like at least 1 or 2 patches of
You've
grass. This
definitely
Drew
made
will
it
be
off
happy.
of the road. You've definitely made it off the road. You at this point you are in that area, so
Excellent.
you feel there's definitely grass under your feet. It's not the
Perfect.
best grass. It's it's like that city grass. It's that grass that grows. It's like determined. Like yeah, I'm going to grow here. You're not going to stop me. That kind of grass. The grass that's more like it's more like you're laying on knives, but it's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
grass.
Okay, excellent. I'm there. Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, you you find yourself some grass, you lay down, and you go to sleep. And just for funsies. Yep, okay, no, you're fine. Okay, and you
Okay,
manage to
okay.
sleep the night through. The sun comes up the next morning.
Okay. First thing I do is I pull out a couple of berries and I throw them in the air and I do druid craft and go, "What's the weather gonna be like today?" 'Cause he's like an old man, so he wants to make sure he's wearing the right thing. And all of a sudden, tell me what that looks like as I try to find out what the weather is.
Well, I mean, it's your spell. You tell me.
Okay, the FS is a gold. Okay, so what happens is I'm gonna roll my own dice. 1 to 4. There's 4 places that can go, and ooh. Okay, I look and I see this all of a sudden this little cloud appear where the berries are, and it looks like it's gonna rain, and it doesn't. It's just a dark cloud over him, and he goes, "No, wanted it to rain. That grass over there needs rain. It's too hard." So yeah, it's a dark clouds over us.
Okay, so you
You're
throw up your
welcome. That's
berries.
my very first spell I cast. Druid
Congratulations.
craft, bitches. So.
Congratulations. So you you throw up these berries. What kind of berries are they?
They're gooseberries. They're very delicious. They're very
What-
small.
All
Yes.
right, what color are they?
They are a neon orange.
A neon orange. So you take your
Yes.
gooseberries and you toss them up, and you do your spell casting, saying the words, etc. And
Yep.
the gooseberries up, and then they hover for a second,
Yes.
and then they burst, and the juice and the bits of berries form into an orange cloud that's hovering there, and then tells you that yes, it's going to be a fairly overcast day, but no rain. And then
Yeah.
it just disperses, and you're left with just a slightly sticky film on your face
Nice.
from berry
And they
juice.
go, "Green Dragon, thank you for hearing my cry." And like I say, it's so loud that I'm sure everybody heard me. And I don't know. Hopefully, they'll understand my devotion to the Green Dragon.
There aren't too many people around here, but you definitely heard like as a bird fly like, scared
Awesome.
from a nearby
Okay.
bush.
And I head towards that Lord Mayor Bronté's place.
So
right?
it told you to go to the town clerk's office.
Town clerk's office. There we go.
Okay. This is your first time in this town. So
Okay.
roll a survival check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
If you're just gonna start off, you're just gonna walk.
Oh my gosh, I'm one of the best. I might quit after this campaign. I just rolled a 2. So I've got a mighty 4 with my +2.
So you start walking vaguely in the same direction that you came back, but you're not quite sure because it's a city, and you're not a city person, and all the city, even though it's off in the distance, you've got like the grassy area with the sparse trees that you're in now. When you're walking towards the city, because that's where all the big buildings are and the loud noises are coming, but you're not really sure which part of the city is what, because they all kind of just look like big beat up old buildings that have been in the open salt air for way too long and not taken care of.
So just so you know, when he gets nervous, he starts to sing this little song. Green the Druid Dragon lives by the sea.
Okay.
Green the Druid Dragon. And so
Green.
like You can just hear him just singing that under his voice.
Mhm.
And for an old man, he sounds just like Seal. You know Seal, the singer, Kissed by a Rose? Yeah, that's his voice. So he's singing Green the Druid Dragon as he's walking
Okay.
along. And yeah, I'm sure people.
Just for fun, roll a performance check for me.
You betcha. Eat your heart out, Ringo. Ooh, natural 20.
Oh, fuck
is
you.
Amazing. It's
Yes.
so good to that point where like the bird that you scared away actually starts and flies back and kind of like just lands on your shoulder. And
Wow, that's awesome.
It's just this little, it's a little red cardinal, and it's just sitting there. And as you sing along, it starts like
Green the
Mary
Druid
Poppins
Dragon,
tweeting
yeah.
along with you in harmony as you
Nice.
walk along. And
Yeah.
little squirrels pop up with big like anime cartoon eyes, and they're just watching you go. Oh yes,
And-
it's an amazing
oh,
performance.
Only when he sings. For the rest of the time, he's like, I talk like this, but when I sing, all of a sudden, there's like a magic that happens. So, like,
To be fair, I know a lot of old guys that's exactly the way it works.
oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah. He sounds like an African American singer whenever he gets to sing his little song. That's awesome.
There you
So,
go.
yeah.
Okay. However, you're now that the song is over and the birds and the squirrels have left, you are at the edge of the city, kind of staring at because people, it's in full swing now. People are setting up the fruit carts and vendor stalls, and dock workers who are running late to getting to the docks, and they're working and doing their thing. And housewives are hanging up their wash and yelling at small children. And it's an absolute, for somebody who's grown up and lived in a very woodsy, quiet kind of area comparatively, this is just an absolute complete cacophony of sensory bombardment.
Yes. Okay. So I'm nowhere near where I'm supposed to be to
You
get
have
the
no idea where
town
you are.
clerk office. Okay. Are there any animals now that are nearby?
No, the animals don't come this close to the city.
Come on, man. And there's no birds or
No,
seagulls
they left.
or
They don't like you finished your song and they left because they
okay.
wanted nothing to do with the city. There are definitely some seafaring birds, but you can kind of hear them, but they're off in the distance and they're down by the water.
Okay.
And you're not very close to the water at all. Like they're just, you can see the little specks.
Okay.
them.
Are there any little kids around?
Just give me a quick perception. Actually, no, I already said there were kids, so yeah, there are kids.
I just rolled a natural 20. Can
Well,
you give me
yes,
some of that?
there are kids. Not only that, there's one kid, and you ever seen that, that game where they have this stick and the wooden hoop, and they hit
Yeah.
the wooden hoop going.
Yeah.
There's this little girl in a ratty, dress. It looks like it's been worn far too many times and not patched up. And she's got a stick and a hoop, and she's stick hooping. And
Okay, nice.
all of a sudden she misses, and the hoop goes wobble, 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 and it goes over and it lands right in front of you.
Nice. Okay. So
She
I
runs
bend
over,
down.
grabs the hoop, looks up, kind of up at you because you're
Yeah,
not
because I'm the
tall.
same size probably. So
Yeah,
I
she
look at it.
looks at you, and
Okay,
she just
go.
kind of goes, ah.
I go, hey, little girl. And then I pull out a little acorn seed and I go, green god goo, bah! And the next thing you know, it blossoms because that's my druidcraft spell. And I have this delicious squash. And they go, little girl, this is an heirloom squash. Would you take this and at the same time show me where the town clerk office is? And I give it to you like this, like not a creepy old man, but a little creepy. And I'm like, you take this.
Sounds pretty
Yeah,
creepy.
she
to
has
me,
to do a
man.
roll. She has to do like I'm a scared roll or something.
Hang
So
on.
because
Yeah, roll roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
alrighty. Oh, I got an actual 20 game, but it's a 16.
A 16. Okay, so she doesn't run away screaming.
Perfect.
She looks at you, she looks at the squash, she looks at you, she looks at the squash, and she kind of hesitantly reaches out and takes it and holds it. And she bends down, she picks up her hoop and she tucks it under her arm. She says, "Follow me," and walks off. And she
Awesome.
starts
Okay.
trotting.
Okay, hold on. It's kind of just again, probably 3 times as slow. Luckily, I can see out of one eye really well, so I can see where she is, and I just follow and cobble along.
Oh, she goes a little ways. She turns around to look to see if you're there, and she sees that you're taking a while, so she stops and she waits, and she's kind of like
Okay.
bouncing a little bit and looking at the squash and bouncing and waiting. You can tell she's
Excellent.
antsy. She wants to go. She's probably like 6 or 7 years
Nice.
old.
Okay. And honey, what's your name? I am Trorin, the Apostle of Squash.
Are you yelling this across the town?
No,
or
I'm
across-
singing it. I'm Trorin, Apostle of Squash with my seal voice.
Yes, but
so
are you
it's
close
the
to her?
range. No, the
Are you-
range of my singing. Isn't that
Yes,
gonna get there?
That's fine. Are you close to her though? Physically close to her?
No.
No, you're not physically close to her. Okay.
That's why I'm singing, man. It's
yes.
awesome. Like
You just keep doing these magic spell things at this little girl who has never seen magic in her life.
oh, okay, this thing is just
So-
me. So
You're gonna have to well, nope. Okay, all right. She's okay right now. She's just
Okay.
kind of waiting, but she doesn't wait. She waits until you've caught up to her,
okay.
and she looks at you and goes, "I'm Maribel," and then turns around and starts trotting off.
Love it. Maribel. Okay. 6-year-old. Perfect. Okay.
All
Follow her
right,
down.
so for to keep this short and sweet, I'm not gonna make a roll for it. You make it to the town clerk's office. You are at the front door of the town's clerk's office. Maribel looks at you, says thank you, and then buzzes off with her hoop and her squash.
Okay.
And you are standing in front of the town clerk's office, which is it's not very large. You'd think an official building would be large, but it really isn't. It's kind of a smallish whitewashed place. It's a little bit better taken care of than most of the rest of the buildings around, just because it's I guess it's because it's a government building. They try to keep up appearances to some point. But it doesn't look very different from the rest of them, except for the fact that instead of being in the thick of the city, it's actually kind of set apart outside on this plot of land. And then beyond it, maybe 100, 150 feet, you can see that there is a very large, very well kept building behind it. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a much larger and definitely the best kept building in the city that you've seen so far. Beyond it, about 150, 200 feet beyond it.
Okay. So is there no one there and knock on the door, I suppose, and kind of see who answers?
Okay.
Okay. Anybody there? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, I see if I can pry open the door. Because yeah.
So you're gonna try and pry the door open.
Yes.
Okay.
But I knocked and they can't hear me, so
The door just swings open. There's
oh
no
great.
prying
Okay.
needed. There wasn't locked. This is a public
Okay.
building. It's the town clerk's office.
So I'm spooked out because I'm like, I don't go into buildings often. Like I'm a farmer. Yeah. So it's like, what in the yeah.
You
And
look
then,
in and it's not even it's a cloudy day, so it's not super sunny out. So there's not a lot of sun coming in the one window that's in the back of the building, but it's when you look in. But there is one window, and just in front of that window, you see the shadowy outline of humanoid form that appears to be sitting. You see a head shape and some shoulder shapes, and then it just kind of turns into this giant box of a shadow. Because they're backlit and it's not there's no candles or anything inside the room. All the light's coming in through that window and it's not a lot. So you're just kind of seeing this vague outline of a shadowy something.
Okay, I head that way. Just to know, I have the Sheila spell under my breath, just in case any shit happens. So it's supposed to be Shillelagh, but every now and then he says Sheila, and it doesn't work. So he's like, "Oh, Green the Druid Dragon." Again, a sign of his anxiety as he walks towards that apparition that he sees at the window.
Okay. Well, the closer you get, as your eyes get used to the light, you can see that there's actually there's a woman, and she's sitting behind a desk, and you hear and she's writing and dipping her quill in and writing something down on a piece of parchment.
Okay,
she doesn't look up. Your singing does not. She just continues.
Okay, I stop there and then I say, "Excuse me, I am looking for the Lord Mayor, Mayor Bronté's reward for an adventure. Whatever that was said at the other tavern. Can you give me any more specific information on that?" And I just chill down and look at her with my squinty old eyes.
Okay, so she's writing, and then she stops. She puts her quill down next to her, places her hands on the desk, and then slowly raises her head and looks at you and says, "There's already someone who has been tasked to that. Is there anything else I may help you with?"
Okay, I spin a yarn and I go, I'm actually his dad. And so I'm very concerned. I need to come with him. His granddad. And I do the big toothy smile, and there's like no teeth. There's like one row of teeth at the bottom. And I go, I'd like to help my grandson, if that's okay. And I beam with pride, knowing that my grandson is helping him, and thinking to myself, I have created a great yarn right now.
Roll a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh my, hey, come on, natural 20. Oh, a 10. I don't even know if I have that. Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Well, what 10 total?
That's 10 total. I got a +0 on that baby.
Oh, yes. Yes, you do. So she looks at you, and she just kind of glances you up and down, and she says, "You're the grandfather of the gentleman who was here yesterday." I'm sorry, not yesterday. Earlier today, with the woman. But you
I'm the
bear no
adopted.
family resemblance.
I'm the adopted grandfather.
There you
So
go.
it's
There you
actually
go.
adopted
Don't
and
be
then adopted
judgmental, man.
again.
Don't
So-
judge. It's a mixed race family, man. What are you...
Yeah.
I don't honestly care. They left 25 minutes ago towards Lord Mayor Bronté's mansion in the back.
Okay.
Go.
I pull out.
Just
out
go.
of her. I pull out another little seed, and I blow it, and I go, "Green God, make it beautiful." The next thing you know, a beautiful little buttercup flower comes out, and I leave it for the lady on her table. I give her a wink, and I hit in. Because he's a charming old bastard, this guy. He loves his fucking bag of seeds. That's what he does.
Roll a persuasion check.
Come on, mama. It's just a regular persuasion. I got a 7.
A
Let's do
7?
9. Yeah.
As you start to turn to leave, you could see her. She picks up the stack of parchment that she was writing on, and she goes oomph on top of the flower you just druid crafted.
What
And
in
then
the...
sweeps it off the desk, puts it down, and goes back to writing as you leave.
Okay, a single tear drops from Troyan's eye as he sees that. Because he loves all types of nature, and nature, whenever it dies, it makes him sad. So, and then you think you hear this. Green the druid dragon lives by the sea. That's his
Shut
anxiety
the
again.
door when you leave.
So I'm building a character trait, if you know about this character, as I sing this song. So okay. Now, so we're there.
So
And,
you've walked outside. You're outside of the town clerk's office. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go find my grandson. And did I miss something?
So you're gonna head towards Lord Mayor Bronté's mansion.
You betcha. That's where I'm
There
going.
you
Yep.
go. All right. So it's not hard. It's that big building.
Oh,
that
okay,
before
nice.
you went in.
Yep.
Because I mean, and she indicated it when she was talking to you out the window.
Okay, great.
So, and that's the only building that's over there. So you head over to Lord Mayor Bronté's mansion, and you make it eventually to the front door. It is not locked. I will not make you roll for door.
Okay.
And you
open
go in.
the door and
Yep,
What do
you
I
go
see?
in.
What do I see as I
Open the
go
front
in?
door, and there is kind of it's kind of a very open theme. It's almost atrium like. When you walk in, you can see there are actually there are two staircases that curve up to a second floor, which is almost like a balcony type thing, where it goes to the outside edge, and there's doors at the top. Down the bottom, you see off to your left, you see kind of it's the floor in front of you is it's a very beautiful wood. Off to the left, as a way of separation, because there's no walls, it turns into this checkered, black and white checkered tile pattern, and there is a very large couch, and near that very large couch there's actually what looks like a calliope, and on the couch facing the calliope there is a large collection of what appear to be stuffed animals sitting on the couch staring at the calliope. To the others on the other side, opposite the calliope room, there is actually a wall and what looks like doors that possibly could go towards like a kitchen area, or maybe servants' quarters or something like that. But that's kind of closed off. There's a couple of doors. There's no doors. It's a doorway, and you can see, and one of them definitely looks kitchen-y, and then the two staircases that go up, and there's the wall with 3 doors on the top.
What is a calliope?
It's it's like at circuses. It's the keyboard. It's like a piano thing, but it's the pipes and the steam. When you press the key, steam, and it gives it.
Cool.
It's one of those.
Okay. I really
Thank
want
you
to
for
waste.
asking, because I was curious about that as well, and I didn't want to ask for Calliope.
That's a first in the game. We get 10 experience points because we've never seen that before. So
we're not experience points here, folks. We're milestone.
Oh my God. Okay. It's gonna be a great story. So okay, so I go up the stairs to the three doors there.
All right. When you get up to the top of the stairs, looking around, you can see that the wall has some very interesting colorations on them, like designs, painting. You can see that looks like vines with flowers on them, and small bees and things like that. Almost cartoonish in nature, but still very well done. And they kind of go beyond the 3 doors, and one door is very. I mean, there's like a beehive on it, and it's very ornate. One door, that's the center door. The door on the far left, I believe, is just kind of, it follows the same pattern as the rest of the wall. It's those vines and the bees, but nothing super special about it. And on the far right, that door, the pattern just kind of stops. The vines and the flowers, and the door itself is actually completely blank. There's nothing painted on this door.
I go to the unpainted one.
Okay, you go to the unpainted one.
Yeah. And does it open?
Yes, the door is open.
Okay, now walk through. What do I see?
You walk into what looks to be a very Spartan and stark bedroom. There is a large canopy bed in the center, but while very well made, it's not ornate in any fashion. There is a writing desk not too far from the bed. The drawer seems to have fallen out of it. And on the left wall, there is like dresser drawers, and the bottom one is pulled out and left pulled out, and the other two are like they're kind of partially ajar but not pulled all the way. And you can see socks, like little balls of socks rolled, and they're placed in patterns of pink, white, and lavender in that drawer.
Alrighty. I go over and I look at the socks, and I see if there's anything interesting about them.
All right, roll an investigation check for me, please.
Yes, finally. 15. I rolled a 15. I don't know if I've got any bonuses. Let's see. Investigation +2 is 17.
A 17 total, yeah. You look through it, there are several socks in there. You come across, you're not entirely sure what this is, but tucked off to the side on the left-hand side, you find it's a longish, maybe 6 or 7 inches long. It's rounded, slightly curved, and it's interesting. It's a very finely like heavily lacquered and polished wood, like very, very heavily lacquered and finely.
Okay, I take it.
However,
I rub it against my face, and then I just like sniff it, because I can usually tell woods because I'm a druid. So I do that.
Roll an
and
investigation check with advantage.
All right. Oh, that's a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
The lacquer is so thick on it, it's really hard to smell anything about the wood. However, you do pick up.
Is it a floral scent?
It's
I just want to know.
almost no. It's definitely not a floral scent. It's reminiscent of a latrine, actually. Just
Okay, and then all of a sudden my eyes go wide and I go, "Oh no!" and I drop it, and I realize it is some kind of device, probably put in certain orifices. That whether male or female, I know that I'm an old guy, and if it smells like latrine and it's rounded and polished and it's got some kind of goo on it, it's not.
Oh no,
for
it's
me.
perfectly clean. I mean,
So I turn around and I go,
it didn't appear to be any.
and I,
Roll a
I start
constitution
yapping.
check. Roll a constitution check.
Oh man, okay. I got a good constitution, but I might be yakking. Oh, natural 20. So
Yeah,
I stop it. I go, just stop it.
A little bit right in the back there.
Yeah.
Shake it off.
Yeah.
Shake it off.
I think at this point, both of your guys' sponsors have abandoned you. Sex toys in the mayor's office.
I don't have a sponsor. I'm fine.
Oh my gosh.
That's the toy master over there.
Still at a VTV. Okay. So.
Yeah. So do you continue searching in the drawer?
Not that drawer. I look at the other drawers and stuff.
Okay,
Actually, you know what I do? The other drawer's on the ground. I kick it as far away as I can away from me.
Yeah. Oh, you dropped
go-
the item on the ground and kicked it away?
Yeah, and I also kick the drawer. Because I want nothing to do with that. Yeah, so I want nothing to do with those things. So.
All right.
Okay.
You kick the drawer. And yeah, okay. You take your toe takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
What?
Oh, you're
Kicked a
dead.
solid wooden drawer, dude, and you wear sandals.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm down to 7 hit points, man. It's not that bad. It's not that good. Okay.
So you've kicked the drawer. Your toe is sore now. What are you gonna do?
If there's nothing else in that room of importance, like I look through the other drawers. If there's nothing there, nothing written, I'm gonna leave that room and go to the other two doors.
Yeah, the other drawers, I'll just give it to you. The other drawers just have like shirts and pants, but also all in that same pink, white, and lavender theme. They're
Motif?
all
Okay.
they're perfectly aligned, although they look to be a little disheveled as if someone was going through them before.
Okay. I go down to the next door. Door number 2.
Okay, the center door would be, that's the very ornate door with the
Yep,
the
that's
bees
the
and
ornate door.
flowers and the hive on it.
Sure.
You go in, and this room is polar opposite of the other bedroom you were in. It's more in line with the rest of the house, that very over the top decorative, except this has got, again, a very large canopy bed in the middle, however, and it's got pink draped linens on the top.
Okay.
And there's a lush carpet that's been dyed pink, which is unheard of, but managed to do. They did it. There's also large an armoire in this one that the doors are open. Do me a favor, just roll a perception check with advantage, please.
Oh wow. Got a 19 and an 18, so I got 21.
Okay, yeah, no problems there. At closer, when you look at closer, this very large bed, the posts themselves seem to have gouges in them, and the hanging linens, some of them are torn.
Okay.
The armoire, the doors slightly ajar, as if it's partially been torn off the hinge, and cracked a little bit, as if something heavy slammed into it from an impact. There are scuffle marks dug into the wood on the outside of the carpet.
Okay. Yeah. I investigate
and
all
the
that.
window is broken.
Okay. So it looks like something has happened here. Is there anything like? Can I follow the scuttled scuff marks and scratch marks somewhere? Does it go to the next room or something, or?
No, they seem to be localized to there. They actually don't seem to go anywhere near the door.
Okay.
The scuffing and the scratching mark seems to stop at the window itself.
Okay,
Give me another investigation check.
Okay. 18. I'll look out the window too if I can.
Yeah, well, that's what I was having you investigate. I was just like making you do it. Yeah,
Okay.
you notice that there's no broken glass on the inside. All the broken
Okay.
glass seems to be on the outside. Out.
Oh,
inside
so
the house.
somebody maybe jumped out of the window, I'm guessing. So, okay. And I don't see anything else outside the window besides everything's going out that way.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess there's nothing in this room. I'll go to the next door, door 3.
The next door,
Yeah.
again, not locked, no issues there. You open it up, and it's a water closet.
Okay, that's a bathroom.
Mhm.
All right, water
Yeah.
closet. Okay. Great. I guess I should probably go downstairs again since there's nothing up here through the 3
Okay.
doors.
What
So
are
I
you
go
gonna do?
all the way back.
All
go
the way back downstairs.
Yeah. And I go into the kitchen.
You go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a very nice kitchen, although you can see it's very used. This is not decorated. It's not, but everything is very clean. It's very well kept, but it's also got age to it and the signs of being used. It's a very large kitchen area, with a lot of counter and table space. It looks like this place is definitely built to make large scale meals.
Okay.
It's not just where like a family would have their food or have their food made. This is a serviceable kitchen that looks like it's used to make banquets.
Okay. I look in the fridge and the pantry, see if there's anything delicious I can take with me.
There is no refrigerator, but there is definitely a pantry and
Refrigerator.
Icebox.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I checked the
Come on.
microwave. Yeah, I checked the microwave. And
That's right.
deep
Check the
freeze.
microwave.
Yeah.
Jeez.
fancy
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah.
right next to the
Where's
fancy
the air
microwave.
fryer?
There's
What I'm
Keep
looking
a little
for.
tiny dragon in there and they on the for you in the microwave.
Turn the oven on. Yeah.
Okay. So are there rations I can take then?
There is a whole host of various there are a bunch of fresh fruits and vegetables there, and there's also, you can see on another wall, there's actually a bunch of canned preserves of all
Okay.
sorts and types.
I take a couple of the cans of preserves,
Mhm.
and I take some of the fruit and vegetables because I love
Right.
that stuff.
Easy enough. You take
All right.
preserves and fresh fruit. You got the fruit.
The fruit. Are there any seed bearing fruits? Like, are there grapes with little seeds in them?
Oh
Are
yeah,
there watermelon
there are
seeds?
grapes. There are grapes there. There are apples
Okay,
there.
I love it.
Mhm.
Okay, first I crack open one of the watermelons, see if
There's
it's
no
fresh.
watermelons. There's grapes.
Are
There's
there any
grapes.
melons?
There are grapes. There are apples. No, you actually don't see any melons there.
Okay, apples. Good enough. Okay. Anyways, I put them in my backpack for later use, and I guess if there's nothing else that's out of the ordinary in this kitchen.
Yeah, it's pretty standard, large. Well, I mean, you haven't spent a lot of time in commercial grade kitchens for fantasy commercial grade kitchens.
Yeah.
But it looks like a really, really big, nice kitchen. That's about it.
Okay. Okay, great. Where else can I explore then? If I've done the upstairs, I've done the kitchen.
Yeah, there's the kitchen
This-
area and the pantry area, and then it goes back into the main area where there's the calliope room and the main atrium, and then the stairs up to the second floor.
Okay, I'll go to the calliope room then,
Okay, you
and
go to the
I'll
calliope
look
room.
around there.
There is
Yeah.
a very large sectional style couch around the calliope in the middle of a very windowed room. There's a lot of natural light coming in. Today is sunnier than it was yesterday, by the way.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's grown sunnier. The clouds have dispersed and the sun is coming in nicely now. Now it's gotten to the afternoonish time, or getting closer to the afternoon time. And it's
Okay.
just the black and white tiles and the calliope and the stuffed animals kind of creepily staring at the calliope. You get the sense that there have probably been many private performances here for these stuffed animals on this calliope.
Nice. Okay.
Roll
So
a
I've got-
real quick roll of perception. Just roll it. Give me a perception check.
Okay. 11. So 13.
A 13. Okay. When you look at the couch, there's actually one part of the couch that doesn't have any stuffed animals on it, and it seems to sit lower than the rest of the couch. Like the cushions have been pressed from use.
Okay.
It's just and it's about maybe I don't know, maybe 3.5, 4 feet wide.
Yeah.
This pressed section where there aren't any stuffed animals.
Okay. Well, I go investigate that. Pick up the cushion and stuff and see what's happening there.
All right, definitely roll an investigation then. Please.
Okay. 11.
An 11.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, the cushion doesn't come up. It's stuck. There's no lifting of the cushion to happen. There's nothing
Okay.
underneath it. It's one piece. Nothing really out of the ordinary, other than that it's been kind of squashed and a little more worn than the rest of the couch. Doesn't look like the couch anywhere else sees much use. It's just in this one spot here, and it's just a little faded from use, and definitely flatter than the rest of it, where the rest of
Okay.
it still looks pretty new.
So I'm wondering, I'm in this place, there's nobody around, there's a broken window, so someone jumped out of it. Where is everybody? So, if there's no other rooms around, then I'm gonna go I'm gonna go outside the building and examine where the glass came and fell out from the outside, and just
Alright.
look around there.
Okay, great. Do me a favor and roll an investigation again. This is
Are
a
there
brand new
any-
one. New
Are there
area.
any animals at all in the area?
No, it's
It's
open.
away from all the
There's-
city.
Yeah, it's really open, and it's like fantasy lawnmowers. Like the grass is perfectly as kept as it
Okay,
can be. There
fair
aren't
enough.
really. I mean, give me roll. Roll.
Random encounters. You never know. There's a random encounter of
Just for funsies, give me a perception check with advantage because it's animals and you're a druid and because I said so.
Oh, 17.
A 17. Okay. As you glance off, there's a little squirrel is like skittering across, and its cheeks are with nuts.
Oh, thank God. I look at that thing and go, green God, don't let me down. I go, and I start speaking in squirrel. And I cast speak with animals.
All right.
Speak with animals. Finally.
So
Let's see. Let me read the spell out. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited to their intelligence. But beasts can give you information about locations, monsters, or whatever they perceive or perceive within the past day.
what is this?
You might even be able to get a beast to perform a small favor to you at the DM's discretion. And it lasts 10 minutes.
All
There's
right.
no saving throw.
So
So,
the squirrel is kind of scurrying away really quickly. What are you gonna do?
what does it say though? I say, hey, squirrel, what happened here? Did you see anything that happened? Like, where are the humans? Where are the people that live here? You must have some information? Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah.
What?
I go, just wanted to know, have you seen anything here at this building? What do you usually see when you come by collecting your nuts?
The big two legs. Lots of big two legs. One big. How you talk to me?
And I go like this. I just
You
show my
smell.
magic, whatever. Yeah, I do smell. But okay, so you definitely see big two legs. Have you seen any big two legs like recently here, like yesterday or the last 24 hours, leaving this place? And which direction? Just point this way or that way, so I can find them.
I
This
see nothing.
way,
I
this
collect
way.
nut.
This way, this way.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. I pull
How you
out.
talk to me?
I pull out an apple and I put it on the ground. I go, little one. There you go. There's an apple for you, squirrel. Are we friends now? Okay. I guess I can't get any more information out of this, but like I've cast my second spell, so that's good. Okay. If you don't know where anybody is, then on your way, enjoy the apple. And I kind of scratch my head and I look around again.
And she and scurries off at squirrel
Okay.
speed. Gone and leaves the apple there.
Okay. Well, I'm not much of a
Good
tracker.
try, Ray.
Yeah. So,
The first time I've ever been a squirrel, so thank you.
nice. I love it.
You did good.
Uh,
You sold it. You really did.
okay. So, do I notice anything? Can I
Roll me an
pick up a
investigation
trail or
check.
something?
Roll me an
Okay.
investigation check. Or no, I'm sorry, survival. Give me a survival check.
Okay, survival. Okay, I think I should have advantage on that. Hold on. Yeah, +2. Okay.
Guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yep. I got 16.
All right. 16. Yeah. You look where the glass was, and you can definitely see in the ground there appears to be going off towards the mountain area that's a little further off, that's that natural barrier that's behind there. And then towards off in the distance there's some very long, large buildings and kind of an area that you can see that there's no grass. It's just kind of flat and not like mud but just like dirt, like it's been trampled on and it's used a lot, a field area. But there's this pattern of it looks like large clawed toe feet
Okay, cool.
going that way in like kind of next to each other, and it walks off and it goes off into the towards that mountain range.
Okay, I go in pursuit, and I walk that direction.
Yeah, as you go along a little bit further, you notice that the impressions in the grass, there's all of a sudden there's one large big impression, and then just like there in the grass, and then the footprints carry on. And would you roll a 16?
Yep.
With a 16, I'll let you say.
16.
You also see another more human looking like boot prints.
Okay.
Seem to be a little bit fresher. That are going in the same direction as these clawed feet marks with the every once in a while.
Perfect. Like let's keep following them down. Yep.
Okay. Great. That you follow that, and it leads you pretty much to an angled wall face, like not wall, but like you get to the edge of like a sheer mountain edge with just a slight incline, and the tracks just kind of seem to stop because it becomes rock, but they're definitely heading towards the rock, and then it just kind of stops.
Okay, so maybe they walk through the rock or something, some spell or illusion or something. So I just tap my hoe against where the rock is, see if it gives anywhere, if there's a secret door or something. Because you're saying that the footsteps go into the wall and disappear.
No, it's not a sheer wall. It just it becomes rock, and it's kind of a gradual incline.
Okay, so I can walk up the incline.
It's not like mountains kind of do this thing and there's still grass and stuff. The grass just kind of stops and it comes to rock, and then the rock kind of goes up this way. It's very bare.
Okay, I ascend then, and I climb that rock and I keep following the footprints.
All right, roll actually, I mean, well, no, you're an old guy, so I would say roll an acrobatics check.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't see that coming. Oh, I got a hold on, let me see my
acrobatics or athletics, whichever you choose.
Okay, athletics, I got a mighty 8.
Mighty
plus
8.
1 for athletics.
So yeah, you're having real trouble getting up the side of this.
Oh, okay.
It's I mean, you're getting up, but it's real slow, and you're slipping, and you keep trying to use your staff as kind of a walking stick, and it just keeps slipping. You can't really it's taking you a long time to get up here. And it's pretty sheer.
Okay.
So you get about 10 feet up into it, where it's really starting to here, and then you're really wondering if like this is the way they carried this, whatever they kept putting down. Did they really carry it up the side of this mountain?
Okay. So even though I can't climb up there, I still see the footprints that are going up there.
The footprints lead to where it becomes rock. Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't think I have much of a choice besides to go up and follow this, even if it like is hard for me to do, right? So can I try another athletics check and try to get up there again?
If you would like to try and climb, it's definitely the disease going to be harder, but go ahead.
Okay.
Come on, Troy.
Yes.
What'd you roll?
I might need 13.
Yeah, you and slide back to where you, not all the way down, but like back to where you started to climb.
Okay.
That spot about 10 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too sheer. You can't, there's no footholds. There's no handholds. You can't get up. It's far too sheer at this point.
Okay. I go back down then.
Okay. As you're going back down, give me a perception check, please.
Okay. 13.
Another 13. Okay.
Yeah.
As you're coming back down, and you're looking at the rock, you can, as you're keeping your footing and trying not to slip down it, because it's still pretty hard traveling. Off to the right, you actually see a spot that looks a little bit darker than the rest of it. As if there's like something casting shadow.
Okay, I go investigate more. What do I know as far as to go to that?
That's no roll needed. You go over there and you actually see that there's a hidden opening that you can't see from the ground that goes into the mountain area.
Great. I pull up my torch and I go, that green dragon. And the next thing you know, like a green dragon breath comes out and it lights up the torch, which is one of my druidcraft spells.
Okay.
So I take the torch and I descend into the darkness.
It's actually not dark yet. Right now, it's kind of an open. There's still some. light coming
Okay.
through. And there's
well,
some-
I like it anyways. I cast it for my spell, so I just keep this torch with me anyways.
And there's actually some crudely carved stairs that go up and around.
Okay.
And are you going to follow that?
Yes, sure am. Yeah.
Okay, you follow that, and then you see what looks to be the opening of a cave or a tunnel.
Okay. I guess I step in there. And which way is it going?
Are you going in?
Yep, I'm going in.
All right, you're going in. You walk into the tunnel, and it's roughly hewn. It's definitely not a natural formation, or it started out as a natural formation and then it was, chipped away more.
Yeah.
But it looks like there could be tool marks, like very rudimentary tool marks, to kind of open things up and to make it a pathway in.
Okay.
You follow in. You got the torch lit next to you. Yeah, with the torchlight, I would say, yeah, it continues going, and off in the
Okay.
distance you can see what might be, it's hard to tell because you've got the torch next to your head. But it might be some flickering light coming from what looks like it might be around a corner or something.
Okay. Yeah, I go around the corner then. I'm good.
It's about 45 feet down.
Okay, I go
We're
towards
gonna
it.
start walking that way.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay. 19.
19, very nice.
Nice.
Okay, you hear like a shit coming from
Oh, really?
in the hall, and then some strange, it sounds like voices, but you can't make out what they're saying. It's like scratchy almost. They don't sound like
Okay.
human voices, but then they sound not angry but alert.
Okay. I tried to walk as softly as I can to sneak up on him.
Okay,
So I don't know what that is. Do I have stealth or something? I do
you
that.
want to roll stealth check? Be my guest. Roll a stealth
I rolled a stealth check. Oh, and I
with
actually have
disadvantage
advantage.
because of the torch.
Oh, hold on. It says I have advantage though for some reason. Why is that?
You're a gnome.
It could be a character trait.
It's a racial trait, right?
Racial trait, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't see that. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
but okay, so I gave you disadvantage. You get advantage, so it's a straight roll then for you
Okay.
because you have big
Uh,
red torch.
13.
A 13.
Yeah.
You feel like you're being reasonably stealthy.
Nice. Okay. I keep going.
All
Famous
right.
last words.
Ringo,
Oh my god.
Nice.
Hello.
you just hit your head on the torch.
Oh.
Then you hear what you had discerned earlier as those kobold voices. And you hear them saying, what happened? What was that? We should check it out. Behind you, Kerota, you hear her say, "Oh no." And as you turn around, you see a purple light and she's gone.
What the fuck just happened to Kerota? Oh my
And
god.
you
Hello?
you swear almost you can hear just kind of like a faint chuckle in the distance, like almost like half hear it.
She was crazy anyway. Bye, Kerota.
And then the kobolds come rushing at you. I need you to roll initiative.
Oh,
Go,
Damn it.
Pete.
damn it. Okay, hold on. That's not bad. That's 19.
All right, 19. So I do not have minis for you guys. So I have, stand-in place minis for you. I also had a whole bunch of kobold minis, and I can't find any of them. So the kobolds
Okay.
will be played by, I believe these are goblins. So the goblins will be the kobolds for you today. Sorry,
Okay.
theater of the mind, right? We're just
Yep.
going to pretend it. Okay. So you rolled a 19, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh,
Got to
here we
open
go.
back up my thingy here because it went to sleep waiting for me. All right.
Yeah, I gotta take a leak. So I'll be right back. You guys
All right,
keep playing.
no problem. You're not there yet anyway.
All right.
Okay. Oops, I forgot to put your initiative. 19. Okay, so let me cut over here to. Ta-da!
Oh, look at that. Woohoo.
Yes.
Look
So
at you.
you are being played by this lovely I believe that is I can't even tell. What is that? It's okay, I don't know, whatever. That's you. It was red and it was red and flamboyant. I'm like, okay, that'll be you. All
Red
right.
and flamboyant.
Red
Thank
and
you
flamboyant.
for encapsulating the spirit of Ringo.
There you go. So you come in here and you can you immediately see that one of the kobolds is here in between these two rocks that you can see through, and the other one you saw him just kind of dash around this corner here.
Okay. Is the white paper is
The white paper is you don't know yet.
okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. But I see them, they see me. We're in visual
Yeah, they know
contact
you're
now.
there. They know
They know
you're
I'm
there.
there.
They
Okay.
also they also heard two voices from before, or no, they didn't. And so yeah, they
heard me
you're
go,
there. They
"Oh,
heard
my
it.
head."
They don't know what it was. They were going to go look at it, and
Okay.
and they came at you, and you saw it. And this guy would be about here, and that one ran around the back.
All right.
Okay,
So is it my turn? Did I
you are
win?
actually up first.
Cool. All right, so I pull out the broken quill that I lifted from the guard, and I take out the notepad that I took from the mayor's desk, right? And I say, "Oh, excuse me, hello." I speak Draconic,
Mhm.
but I'm imagining my Draconic would be very much like high school Spanish, like,
Yep.
"Hello, I call myself Professor Dumbledore. I here am to study carvings of the late Platinum Dragon period. I may lost be myself. Help me, you can."
Roll a deception check.
Deception, I might be good at that.
I would hope so.
Deception. Oh yeah, I'm not too bad at that. Here we go. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The kobold who is rushing at you hears this, stops, kind of cocks his head, and he pauses. He definitely holds off. And I'm going to say that he's going to miss this turn.
Okay.
Because you've convinced him to stop moving at you. However, his buddy around the corner, it's his turn. He's going to move up here. And you got to remember how to do this. Just checking his thingies. All right, he is going to attack you with his thing. But first,
Oh, damn it! Did I just waste my attack on a deception?
so he's
well.
actually going to. What's his speed? I know how to D&D. I swear, 60 feet. Okay. So we started here. He's going to come over here. And he is going to attack you with his sling.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh. All right. Does a 13 hit you?
It does not. It misses
All right.
me.
He looses ping off the wall next to you. It is now back to your turn.
Well, that clearly didn't work. How rude you are at me. And I cast Thunder Wave.
Right.
That's it. Yes, Thunder Wave. So I know how to D&D too, I think, but I'm just gonna double check what Thunder Wave does, because it's been a minute, as they say.
Mhm.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me must make a con save. On a fail save, that hit 2d8, and they're pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah, none of them are in range of it. You said it's 15
Oh,
feet.
okay,
Are
hold on.
you going to advance on them first?
Yes, please. I'm just reading the spell, so now that I'm aware of what the spell is, I can...
How far would you like to move towards them?
Well, so what's the minimum distance I can move towards them to get them within range?
Let's see. It's what you said is 15 feet. So I would say
Yeah.
To get both of them out here.
And I say, thunder, thunder, and I do this big clap.
Boom.
And on the third one, boom, thunder wave erupts.
Okay. Roll. Is it a save, or is you?
Yes,
roll to
sir.
hit?
It is a con save, and it is 13. They have this 13.
13. Let's see. This guy fails.
Cool.
This guy. That guy makes it. So you hit
Okay.
this one here.
So the guy that fails takes 13 points of damage. The other guy takes half. And the guy that failed is pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah, well, it's 13 points of damage. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
actually, these tiny little kobolds just boom, boom. They're just done. You're
Oh,
just done to them. They rolled really low for their hit points, I guess. They're just they are done.
whoa, that was amazing.
That was amazing.
Whoa.
All right, so you're here. Rorin, are you back yet?
Yes, I am.
And this
Okay,
huge
Trorin,
thunder's
so you just
boom
heard
echoes
this-
in the cavern.
Horrifically loud, as if there was a thunderstorm inside this cavern coming at
Wow.
you. As you round the corner, you see this 6 foot tall, very garishly dressed, looks like, bargain bin jester with a top hat, claps his hands, and two kobolds just get blown away by this sound.
Whoa.
So you see
Okay.
two dead kobolds and this, technicolored beanpole in front of you.
Do I
Oh
see
my
Trorin?
Uh,
Do I see him?
Well, no, he's come up behind you.
Okay.
Actually, this stealth roll, perception, I guess.
Okay.
Or actually, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 11.
Okay, yeah, there'd be no reason for you to be looking for him at that
Yeah.
point. I mean,
Makes
well,
sense.
actually, you tell me. Would Ringo at that point be nervously looking for attack from other place? I mean, your friend did just disappear in a purple.
Yeah, I'm weirded out. This is very strange for me. Kerota all of a sudden disappeared. These kobolds appeared. I killed both of them. That's my first kill. So I shed a little tear, but I'm also feeling pretty cool about myself. So no, I'm probably totally unaware of what's going on behind me. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just zeroed in on all of the action.
Alrighty, great. Then you do not see Trorin coming in behind you, Trorin. So you see this guy in front of you. What do you do?
Are you talking to Trorin or talking to Ringo?
I'm talking to Trorin. What do you do? You're
Okay.
behind this extremely colorful person who just killed a couple of kobolds. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I start singing Green the Druid Dragon.
You definitely hear him
By
singing.
the sea.
I turn around. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did you come from, Grandpa? Who the fuck are you?
And I go,
Is it
oh,
Kerota? Did you turn into an ugly gnome?
I go, oh, all I know
Kerota,
is
Kerota,
you're
is
my
that you?
friend. you're my friend if you beat up those kobolds. And then I just, instead of giving you a hand to shake, I politely turned my hoe the other way, and I extended to you in like a hoe bump with the end of my stick. So,
Oh, bump.
yes.
Okay,
we can
geezer.
say,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. I give
and
you
that-
a fist bump,
And
I'm
I
like,
go, oh,
and I go-
powerful wizard, I am your friend.
yeah. Okay. Did you just see what I did back there? By the way, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was really neat. Wow, I've never heard like a splat before. So I'm new to this adventuring thing. But I'm looking for the grandson. Oh, my grandson, who's actually on this adventure by Lord Mayor Bronté. So
Yeah.
we could probably use someone like you on this adventure. I'm just saying. So
Yeah. So I'm trying to find the mayor's daughter.
oh, okay. Great.
And I tracked me and my friend who's all of a sudden disappeared. We tracked the kobold tracks to this cave, and all of a sudden they popped up.
Nice. Well, they must have some kind of other layer thing, right? Where these kobolds are from. Why don't we search the bodies? So can we go and search the bodies of the kobolds?
You
Kobolds?
sure can.
Okay. What do we
Oh,
Roll an
by the way, before we do
investigation
that, can I is there there was a big loud clap in a very echoey cave? Do I hear any other kobold voices? Anything? Did we shake something loose? What's the deal?
Okay. You listen and roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. Investigation. Oh, I'm not very smart. 12?
12. Yeah, you're listening, but the thunderclap was so loud and in such a small, echoey, reverberating place. Yeah, your ears are ringing a little bit, so you're just kind of hearing that. Now, you're not getting much else. Finite listening.
Okay.
Can I cast light?
Certainly can.
Because it's really dark and I can't see anything. Kerota was the one that had the night vision.
I do have a torch that I brought in with me.
Yeah, he's holding a torch. So
Okay, I'm just gonna cast light anyways. Over that the white square because I want to figure out what that all is.
Oh well, there's the cave back, and then it goes into that hallway.
Okay.
There that the kobold had come out of. So there's like a turn in a hallway there.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Yo, geezer, were you gonna check the bodies?
I shake my head and I go, you will call me Sir Apostle of Squash or Mr. Troran to you, sir.
Okay,
sir,
okay, Grandpa.
Sir. Hey, I hobble over to the bodies too. I say, I'll check at the one to the right. And then I just poke it with my stick to make sure it's dead. And then other belts, the tunic, weapons. What's on the first kobold?
Roll an investigation with advantage.
Okay. 17.
17. Ain't wearing much. It's not really wearing clothes. It's just kind of naked. It's got a belt pouch, and in the belt pouch, there's some very interesting looking and slightly decaying dried meats. There's like 2 copper in there. One of
I would take the 2 copper.
One of which looks like it's been chewed on for some reason.
We'll take the 2 copper. I don't have a retirement savings plan. That extra copper is gonna help. So
and something that looks suspiciously like a rat's tail.
Oh, okay. I leave that, but I grab the other stuff. Incidentally, I don't need that. So
okay. Is someone going to check the other one?
I'll go check the other one. Yeah.
All righty. Give me an investigation.
All right. Can I? Sorry.
Advantage because they're naked.
Okay. That one is not very good, and that one is worse. So that's a 10.
10. Yeah, this one has a belt pouch as well. It's not very high DC because there's just one thing to look in. It's also got a belt pouch. It's got 3 copper in it. It's got some of that strange, gross smelling dried meat in there. And that's it. This one doesn't have this. There's no tail in this one.
3 copper. All right.
Copper.
All right. So Grandpa,
Yo.
this is where we're at.
Okay, I want to rest so I can get my hit points back. So I'm just trying to figure out what his hit dice is. Is that okay? Can we do that while we're talking and stuff?
You haven't been talking that long. I wouldn't say this is a rest yet. You've only been, I mean, like, it's not like you've been speaking at like,
Okay.
Your conversation hasn't really lasted much longer than it actually has in real time. So no, I really wouldn't count this as a rest yet.
Okay.
If you want to stop and sit here and rest in this cave, that's certainly up to you guys.
Okay, I guess I'm okay. I'm at 7 hit points. We can keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the question? Ringo, are we going to head out?
Yeah, might as well.
Both of you, what's your passive perception, Troran?
I think it's 12. Yeah, 12.
And yours, you said yours was 13, Ringo?
Nope, 11.
11? Okay, well, all right. Well, Troran, you coming from the hallway, you hear a
Uh-oh.
coming from down the hallway.
Okay.
Hey, Troran, do you hear anything?
Yeah, I hear this.
That might be the little girl. That might be Maryon. Maryon?
Maryon.
Maryon.
She's all tied
okay.
up.
Roll for remembering name.
So whereabouts is this? Is this like coming from the outside of the room, or is it like?
Well, you hear it
further
coming
ahead?
from down the hallway. You're still
Okay.
in the main room. Here, I'll kick back over to the game cam.
Okay.
This is you, by the way, Troran, because again,
Okay.
I have nothing. So
Gotcha.
you hear it coming from this area over here.
Okay. Well, Ringo, do we have a battle plan? Or should we just walk into there?
Say we sneak in, like super stealthy, one step at a time, until we can kind of see something.
All right, roll
Okay,
for
let's do that.
stealth check.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead? I'll go. I'll cover the rear. You can go ahead. Of course.
You're gonna cover my
Oh.
rear, are you?
19. I got
That's
19.
cocked. I got an 18.
All right, you
Nice.
guys are sneaky. So you guys are gonna go around the
Okay.
corner.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna move because I'm no, we're just gonna move them off the board here for now. All right, so you come around the corner and you see an entranceway into another cave-ish area, another room. And in this room, there's a whole bunch of bones lying about. They're just strewn about the place. It's very dark in there, but you can definitely see the white of the bones. I would say it's not hard to see. Some of them still have bits of like flesh on them. These are definitely things that have been chewed upon and eaten or used as food in the past. I mean,
Right.
they're humans here, but they're not really humans. They're just various animal bones kicking around.
Okay.
Like, chickens and weasels and lizards and all sorts of smallish, easily caught critter bones that look like they were meals, possibly for the kobolds who were, bunking here.
They're midden.
Now you, Ringo, you can also hear coming from inside that room.
Is there a door to the room?
It's
Is there...
just an open walk-in. It's just, again, it's a roughly hewn entrance into another section of the cave area.
Peek in.
You peek in,
Peek in.
eyeballs.
Just eyeballs.
You don't have dark vision?
I do not, actually. That's true. Troran, dude,
you
I
can
can't see
peek in
shit in
with
here. Grandpa,
disadvantage.
Grandpa, get up here.
Oh wait,
Okay,
you cast light. Do you have that following you, or
I imagine I would have cast it on like the the tip of my rapier.
okay? So you've got yourself a pointy glow stick. Got it. So
Right.
are you going to put that into the room first before you look?
Yep.
All right. Roll peek around the room with just straight up roll. Investigation or perception.
Okay.
Perception.
Perception. Thank you. That's
Yeah,
way better.
perception. Unless you're like really looking for something specific, just perception.
Okay. Oh, that's a dirty 20. Oh, I'm pretty
A
well today.
dirty 20. You
Nice.
see in the room more of those bones. Hey, get back, stay in frame. Props. You see more bones everywhere, and you see the front of what looks to be a small cage, or not a small,
Oh.
but a cage.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Let's go check it out.
We'll go check it out. Yeah.
Troran, come up. Come on. Come on.
Okay, I come on beside. I got my hoe out in defense.
Troran, you notice that this cage is roughly the same size as the spots on the tracks. And actually, you remember this too, Ringo, because you saw them as well. Those spots of breaks where there's this large plop of like something big was put down.
Right.
Right.
The old tracks. It's roughly the
Oh,
same
yeah,
size
okay.
as this cage.
Great. What's
Is the
inside
cage, is the cage sitting on the ground?
Yeah, it's just
Or-
sitting on the ground. It's kind of it's kind of half shoved into a nook in that room.
Okay. Can we see what's inside?
Are you going to take a look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys walk up, and I'm not going to make you roll for this because all of a sudden, as you get closer, up against the cage, you see these bear claws,
Whoa.
and then
That is
a
definitely not
bear
Maryon.
muzzle is going. Not threatening. This is a very sad bear. Roll, just give both of you roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay.
Straight up, because the room is lit up by the glow stick of doom.
I got a 9.
Okay. I got a 4.
Okay.
Ooh.
Troran, you don't see anything, but Ringo, you actually swear you can see a pink bow on the top of this bear's head.
Say what? Oh,
Okay.
I wish I could talk to animals.
You know what? I actually got one more spell for that. I got one more spell
Oh.
slot to cast Talk to Animals.
Geezer, you can talk to animals? That's so cool.
I sure can, man. Should we, I just want to make sure this guy doesn't eat us. He has his muzzle on. So,
Well, it's in a
Grandpa.
cage. It can't get out.
okay. I, with the sharp end of my hoe, I put it forward, and hold on. Before that, I cast Speak with Animals. And I go, Green God, hear my cry!
The bear goes.
And I cast,
and
and I can't speak with
cage.
animals. And then once I say, can you hear me? Can you understand? And I start speaking bear. Same with him. And I want to see if he's going to be calm or if he's going to be angry or sad or whatever. So I want to perceive if he's safe enough for me to take the muzzle off of him.
There's no muzzle on the bear.
Oh, I thought you said there was a muzzle on him.
No, its muzzle, its mouth was poking
Is-
through the bars a little bit while it was. moving.
Oh, okay.
No, it is not
Great.
muzzled. I was talking about its muzzle.
Okay. So I ask
Sorry.
him,
The English
Uh,
language.
who put,
Yeah, exactly.
Who put you? I say, who put
Yeah.
you there? And what can you tell us? We will let you go, friend.
Maybe.
The bear kind of goes from pushing back after that big yell to kind of and sitting with its hind legs splayed out and its front paws down in front between it.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. What happened to you, bear friend? Bear stained bear?
The lizards took me. Don't know why.
Oh, the kobolds. Yeah.
I was just in my room taking a nap, and they took me.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Ringo, do you have any questions I should ask this guy?
Geezer, I can't understand a word that thing you bear is saying. What's she saying?
He's saying that the lizards took him and put him in this cage.
Ask the bear if her name is Maryon. What's the bear's name?
When you
What's
say
your name?
Maryon in English
Mhm.
or in basic or whatever we call it in this world, when you say it out loud, you see the bear visibly perk up and its ears like this. It definitely reacted to that name.
Geezer,
Oh.
I don't know how Maryon became a bear, but I think this is who we're looking for.
Okay, I go, are you Maryon? Bear, is that you?
I'm Maryon, yes.
Oh, great.
Do you
Okay.
know my daddy?
We absolutely do. Ringo here. I think he might know your daddy. There's a
I know
big.
I know what your daddy's into, but I've never met the man. Although I feel
Maryon
like I
just
know him a
doesn't-
little bit.
Maryon doesn't react to what you're saying because you're not speaking bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
just kind of focused on Troran right now.
Okay. I go. Maryon, you're safe now. Who turned you into a bear?
I
Maryon,
am a bear.
who turned you into a bear? What's the last thing you remember as a bear?
I am a bear.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you are a bear.
Geezer, what is she saying?
She said that she is a bear and she won't tell me who turned her into a bear.
Well, maybe she was a bear. I mean, maybe we just assumed that she was human. Maybe she's a bear. We have no idea. You know what? I don't give a shit. Let's get this cage open and get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Okay, Maryon, you can come with us. And I get the lock. Is there a lock in the cage? Can I bash it
Yes.
open?
There is
Okay.
a lock on the cage.
Oh, can I pick it?
You can certainly try.
I can certainly try.
Nice.
I can. How do I do that? I've never done that before.
Do you have lockpicks?
Yes, I do. Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
proficient
yeah.
in lockpicking?
He's a professional bard. That's lockpicking. So that's
but
that's
I
the difference.
also. Hold on, let me see if I have a. No, I don't think I have. I stick the broken quill in the lock and I try to wiggle it open.
So you're trying to wiggle open.
I have a drum, a horn, and a lute. I'm not a thief yet. You know what? Let's just bash it open.
Just bash it open.
I'm
All
just gonna
right.
bash it open.
Okay. What you tell me? How are you bashing?
Is there like rocks around?
You're in a cave. There are lots of rocks.
Okay. Pick up a big rock.
You're
And I
gonna
just,
find
like,
a big rock. I'm not even gonna make you roll for finding a rock.
Hammer the rock on. Is there like it's like a
Ah,
padlock?
structural
or-
damage. That's
It's
right.
it's a keyed lock. It's a fairly hefty one, about yay big. However, it definitely looks like it has not been well taken care of.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna give her.
All
Yeah.
right. Roll an attack.
Okay. Okay. Attack with a rock.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17. You hit that lock. That lock
the
has been
shit
hit
out of
by
it.
a rock.
Nice.
Roll damage with the rock.
How much? What do you want me to roll?
Give me
Like what dice?
roll a d6. That sounds good. I don't know what a
Okay.
rock does.
I don't know what a rock does either. We're just
I
making it up.
don't feel like looking it up because I'm a bad DM.
Because
I'm sure there are stats for it. There are stats
Yeah.
for everything. I'm sure there were stats for the stuff you were finding in those drawers. But
Mhm.
I'm just roll it. What do you got?
That's a mighty 3 points of damage.
A mighty 3 points of damage. You hear it kind of give a little bit, but the latch is still holding in. Although it definitely looks like it's been moved ajar, but you still can't quite get it open yet.
I'm gonna give it one more hit.
One more hit. Go for
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Roll for rock. Rock and roll.
That is 14.
14. You hit the lock. You definitely hit the lock with the rock.
Nice.
Roll
That is-
damage.
That's another 3 points.
Another
of damage.
3, ka-ching, and it opens up, and
Yeah.
it's now hanging free on the cage, and you can remove it and open the door should you
Okay.
choose.
Oh yeah. So we open the door, and I scoop some of the smelly meat from the kobold, and I offer it to Maryon. I don't know if she's hungry or not.
Yeah, Maryon immediately
Okay, I
Mm.
toss it
away
away.
from it.
No, yeah.
Toss
Okay.
it away. Troran, do we have any food? Do you have any food we can give Maryon?
No, I'm not sure. In my food, I got some apples and some grapes and We're just setting her free, so she's pretty happy. Oh, darn it. Okay. And I'll look up, and I'm pretty sure I hear the green dragon saying, "Come on, Grandpa, share a bit." So I pull out the apples, and the smallest apple that I have, I give to the bear.
So this is
I'm
not
a little selfish
large,
at times.
this is not a large bear. This is a of as bears go, she's pretty small. You think she's probably still pretty young. But she moves really quickly as an older cub. And her mouth goes woof around your hand, but she doesn't bite down. It's surprisingly gentle and very warm and gooey. And then she just kind of pulls,
I like her.
putting her lips, her bare lips down, and then kind of ploops the apple off of your hand. And
Excellent.
I give her a little rub. I give her a little rub, and I say,
Okay.
Maryon, it's okay. We're gonna get you out of here. And Trorin,
Okay.
hey geezer, there is 100 gold piece reward, and I'll give you half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's right.
let's bring Maryon back. Get our 100 gold. I'll give you 50.
Let's
I'll
do that.
do all the business stuff though. You take Maryon to her room, and I'll handle the business end of it.
Sounds good. Let's do that. Okay. I actually ask Maryon. I'm at the end of my spell. I got 10 minutes of talking to her.
oh, you're fine. You're
Okay.
fine. I've probably got another 5 minutes at least.
God, I'm so small. I go, Maryon, may I ride the back of Maryon? Yes. That's what druids would do. Ride animals. Can I? May I?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I jump on my little 3 feet of me, and I'm like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
So you guys are
Okay.
leaving that room?
Yeah.
We're leaving the cave. We're getting the fuck out of here.
All
I'm getting
right.
out of there, man.
Mission accompli.
All right.
Yeah.
Nos
Walk.
vamos.
You are leaving that room. You're going down the hallway.
Yeah.
And you
Is the
immediately run
hallway
into two more
the exit?
kobolds.
Sorry.
What did you just
There's only
say?
one
2
way
more
out.
what?
2 more kobolds
Oh,
waiting there for
okay.
you. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Damn it.
okay.
Ah.
Here we go.
I don't have a bear. I
Oh.
really, and I should have had a bear. I should have thought of that. I should have been like, oh, I should get a bear. I don't have a bear. So we're gonna pretend there's a bear. However, when you see these kobolds, it's kind of like a bucking bronco. All of a sudden, she's just because she doesn't want anything to do it, and she backs all the way up into this corner and shoves you guys out of the way, and you're back and you're down on the ground.
Oh, okay.
However, I won't make you won't be prone. She'll slide you off as she's getting up, and she's backed up here. We'll put her in this corner here hiding because she is terrified
Okay.
of these kobolds.
What did you get? I got 19.
Oh, I got 19 too.
Nice.
Oh, Rosies, rollies.
Rollies. Okay. Nacho 20.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
How about the other guys? Sir Game Master?
We are re-rolling their initiative now. All right, and you guys, okay, so who got what now?
We got 20.
You both got 20?
No, I got a
And-
19. Well, we both got 19, and then we did rollies, and Ray beat me, so he goes
Okay.
first.
All righty, can do. All right, Trorin, you are up first. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
This is you, by the way.
Okay.
That one.
Warrior. Sweet. Okay. I go Shalila with my hoe, and so I cast Shalila on it, and I go for the attack. It's a bonus action to cast, and I can hit with it. It's +1, and I go after the smallest one of the two who has less hit points. That's the kind of guy I am. So, ready?
You need to. You can't like look at them and say which one has less hit points. What are you going for?
I'm going for the one that's smaller. One has 15 hit, one has 14 hit points.
All right, so
Come
we'll say
on.
this one here. Then you can hit that
Okay,
one.
14. I got a 14.
All right, 14 hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, 1d8, motherfucker. Hold on one second. I wonder if I get damage extra besides that. Wow, it's 1d8 +2. So it is a mighty 4 points of damage.
Hits it.
Nice.
And then back up. It's there, but it's not happy.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
me.
Ringo, your turn. Go,
I say,
Ringo.
"Yo, geezer, get out of the way!" And I kind of push
Okay.
past him, and I draw my rapier, and I kind of try to stick the other kobold. Actually,
Right.
I'm gonna go for the same one. I'm gonna go for the same
So
kobold.
you're gonna move up to this one here.
Yeah, same one.
All right, and you're going to attack with your rapier.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh, the thing.
And that's nice. That's the 24.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, 24 definitely hits.
Okay, and that is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. You skewer this thing, and it's just, and then it's dead. You
Nice.
Yo, geezer, that's how you
killed
do it.
This one, it is
That's
gone.
how you
number
do it.
3. Number 3.
That's how you do it, man.
All righty, and that was this one. So yep, we're going straight to
Ringo's
that
a
one
war
there.
machine.
All right, so you just killed his
Oh,
buddy. He is
Sorry.
going to-
With my bonus action.
okay.
Sorry. My apologies. With my bonus action, Ringo puts his rapier away, and he does this.
Can't see anything below your chin.
Hey, you're a boy, make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man, son. On the face, big
Okay.
disgrace, kicking your ass all over the place.
Nice.
We will rock you.
Nice.
We will rock you.
Okay.
Marion's in the back door.
Yeah.
And that is bardic inspiration to Trorin.
Ah, yeah.
All
Woo!
right.
I love it.
And what does that give him?
Trorin, whenever you roll an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, you can add a 1d6.
Sweet.
Oh,
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. We got one
Cool.
more
So you-
left.
You hear this ridiculously long song coming out of him. And you just
Come on.
you feel so charged. You just stomp, stomp, clap, and you're feeling good about it.
Yeah, I'd like so for a second, I'm always hunched over, and then all of a sudden you're like, my back feels better. Then I stand up a bit taller.
Okay, so after all that, this very confused kobold's going to come over here and attack you, and it is going
Oh,
to
boy.
take a swipe at you with its dagger.
Oh,
Does an 11 hit you?
it actually might. Let's see, armor class
No,
11.
he's going after Ringo, not Trorin.
Oh, okay.
You're back here.
My armor class is 11. If anyone wants to know.
Are you hit, Ringo? Ringo?
Armor class 11, Ringo.
Ringo. What's your armor class?
Me? Oh, sorry. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about Trorin. No,
No.
my armor class.
Ringo.
15.
Over and over. Ringo,
15.
Oh,
sorry,
man.
Sorry.
Okay,
So
that's a miss.
What's your? So you missed. Okay, great. So it swipes at you. You just dodge out of the way. No harm done to you. It is back around to you, Trorin. What are you gonna do?
Attacking again with my shillelagh. I got another somewhere around with that. Okay, 16
Are you gonna?
plus 4 is 20.
Is that what's the range on that spell?
Is he right in front of me?
No, that's Ringo. This is
Oh, okay. Well, I step towards him with my 25 feet, and then I swap at
no
him.
problem. Okay, you're right here then, and you're gonna take a swipe at him. What to hit?
It's 20.
20 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Am I able to? Oh yeah, I can add the bardic inspiration for damage, right? That's okay. 6 points, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. You hit it, and its neck kind of gives a little bit,
Yeah, with my shillelagh. I love it.
and falls on the ground.
Yeah, first kill. First kill for Grandpa. I go, yes, and I'm jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Yo,
I get-
Grandpa. Nice.
Take this, all you haters. I can be an adventurer at 150. I don't care. Yeah. So
Like blood and guts.
Yeah,
are
I'm
just
like
kinda
jumping up and
splattering all over
down,
the
and then like I
place.
stop. And I go, "Oh, my back!" Like Abe
Yeah,
Simpson.
you look like something
Yeah.
out of a mid '90s John Carpenter film.
Yeah.
All right. All right, great. Well done. Those two kobolds are taken care of, and Maryon comes up behind you and just and kind of snuggles and kind of puts her nuzzle down in between your legs and kind of and plops you up onto her back.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
And now she's got like these fresh, like pink smears of blood on her too. She
She
doesn't care.
Oh,
It matches her bow.
Ringo, let's check the bodies again. See if there's any more coppers in there, man. Let's get some coppers,
let's do that.
bitches.
But then
That's
after
what he
that,
says.
let's get the fuck out of here.
All right,
You
so Ringo,
betcha.
you're gonna check both bodies.
Yeah.
All right, I will.
Yes, he is.
I will let you have advantage because why not? And you can check both of them. One roll for both bodies. Because again, they just have those pouches and their weapons.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I'm balls.
A 6. The one that was kind of basically splatted by your companion there. It's kind of anything that you don't really want to touch anything that's left in there at this point anyway.
Oh, dirty.
And the other one actually doesn't seem to have a belt pouch. It just seems to have its dagger, and that's it.
Okay.
There wasn't really anything to find.
I'll take the dagger then. I will take the dagger.
All right, you have got one nasty dagger.
Yeah, nasty dagger. Better than nothing.
Smells like
So-
kobold.
Okay. Okay. I guess we are heading on to Dodge, I guess.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
All right, so you guys head back out of the cave and head down. You're outside of the cave now. Maryon is giving you a ride, Trorin. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Let's head back to claim our prize.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah. Let's go there.
Okay, so you guys are heading towards the
The
town
clerk's office? Yeah, the clerk's
Yep.
office, right? That's where
That
You claim
clerk female
prize?
is a mean one with the scribe you don't
okay.
like.
All
She
right.
likes me. No, she doesn't. She likes nobody.
So you guys, and we're gonna do the short version of this because we're getting up on closing time. There's still stuff I want to get done. But you guys get to the town's clerk's office, and the town clerk is thoroughly shocked. Completely didn't think that you guys were going to do anything at all.
Yeah, lady.
Doesn't even care that one of your party seems to be gone. She just doesn't care about anything.
We still have to unpack all of that. Yeah, I'm still freaking out. I don't know what happened to Kerota. All of a sudden, this geezer showed up, but that's okay. Hey,
However,
Trorin, would you mind taking Maryon back to the mayor's her room, and I'll handle the clerk, the business end.
Okay.
actually,
He goes
at
up to
this
you
point,
and he goes, "You're giving me my 50%. You young millennial. You young
Absolutely.
millennial. Don't
You get
boomer me."
50% of the 100 gold piece prize. Absolutely.
And he says,
Promise.
"Don't boomer,
Totally promise.
don't boomer me, don't boomer me."
I'm not gonna do that. I wouldn't do that to you, man. I wouldn't do that. Senior skills.
I take a
senior
boy.
skills.
Wait to go. Yeah. I
okay.
take the bear away.
So you're taking the bear back to her room. That's fine. And you are with the clerk, Ringo.
Hello. Remember me?
Yes.
All right. Well, as we have brought back the mayor's daughter, Maryon, I think we'll claim our prize now, please.
Of course. Lord Mayor Bronté will deliver your gold personally. He was very, very adamant that the people to bring his beloved Maryon back to him were to meet him personally. He will be back tomorrow morning. I have been instructed to allow you to either stay in the main floor of the mansion, or you may stay at the military barracks as a guest for the evening.
Is it possible to get a small advance? on
No.
the prize. Well, thank you. You have been as helpful today as later today as you were earlier in the day. Really appreciate it. Okay. I go and I find Trorin.
All right. Are
Okay.
you're planning on staying on the ground floor of the mansion?
Well, I'll ask Trorin. Trorin, dude, check this.
Trorin,
So we can
get to
we can
the. Well, hang on.
I come
We'll
back.
take care of
Yeah,
Trorin
you hear
first.
this hobbling? Yeah.
Trorin, you
And,
are actually you just gotten back into the mansion. You have the bear. You're on
Okay.
the floor, and you walk in, and Maryon immediately is excited, and she runs over and she jumps up on the couch with the stuffed animals, and she kind of nuzzles the stuffed animals on the couch, and then she goes and she goes up the stairs and opens up her door to her bedroom, and she just kind of runs into her room, and you kind of hear playful crashing around, I guess, is what
Okay.
happening
Nice.
up in her room.
Okay. I go, you didn't even say thanks. You didn't even say thanks.
The
And
spell's
then
over at this point.
I still, and then I go, meh, and then walk down and I go, trying to looking for Ringo back to the scribe's place where the secretary is.
Okay, yes, the town clerk. Yeah, so you guys actually meet at that point. Ringo is actually almost to the front door, so you don't have to go very far.
Okay, and I go, so what's the plan, my man?
Yo, man, check it. We can either stay here in the mansion, or we can stay at the military barracks as honored guests. What do you think? What do you want
Or
to do?
option C, there's plenty of grass outside and tree. Why not just humble under the midnight stars and have just that wonderful hippie sleepy that you can get when you're sleeping on the grass? I vote for that. I vote for that. Like a little kid, he goes, I vote for that. I vote for that. And he keeps hitting his toe against the ground. I vote for that. And he's doing this as you're thinking and responding to him.
Okay, so mansion then?
I vote for that. And then I go, I'll be out there. And I look out the window at where the grass is and that's the lushness. And like if there's a poplar tree or two, that's where we want to go. And you know what? I might even see my squirrel friend there. You never know.
Roll an investigation with advantage.
Yeah. Squirrel friend. 18.
You do not see your squirrel friend. However, this grass is much nicer than the grass you spent your time on last night. This is very
Sweet.
well kept grass. It's nice and soft, very well preened, and there is actually a single, very healthy, very an older but very healthy looking apple tree that has some fresh apples that are
Excellent.
still
I-
ripe for the picking on it as well.
I go there and I look at Ringo and I say in Druid language, which you won't understand, what has been seen cannot be unseen. And I start stripping myself off and I just go all nude. And I stretch out and I go, great God, I sleep now.
Oh,
And I just
eyes,
I
eyes.
rub myself into the grass front
Dude.
first. And you've never seen a more scrawny, sinewy old bum than you have good old
Dude,
Trorin.
give me
And
a
I'm just-
warning before you do that, Grandpa. What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
And that's how I sleep. I always sleep in the nudie. I always sleep in the nudie. You can't make me put clothes on again, son. When I was a kid, we always slept nudie. Nudie,
Right.
nudie.
I go back into the mansion and I check the pantry for some beer or wine or something so that I can drink myself
I am
Pour it-
away from the memory
just
of the
pour it in your eyes.
scrawny
Pour it
little
in your
old butt.
eyes. Is what you hear him say.
I am not even going to make you roll for that because
No.
you definitely find some very, very nice whatever liquor you want.
And then I roll myself a little
There's
bit of
quite- You
sweet
find
grass.
a section. You find a section in the pantry that Troy
Ooh.
kind of ignored.
All right.
Of
Nice.
some very nice vintage whatevers.
I yell out the window,
Whatever.
"Hey, yo, Grandpa, do you want to smoke some green leaf?
Okay, I stand up, and you see that even though his bum is so scrawny, this guy is almost like it's hung like an elephant. His dingle dongle.
Roll a
And
deception check.
he swings back and forth, either swinging back and forth.
Roll a
as he
deception
walks.
check, Ray. Roll a
Deception check? What in the heck? Oh, that is 10. Here's a 10.
Yeah, sure. Moving on.
Anyways, okay, so I walk in there anyways, just with my cloak. I didn't want to put anything else on. And I go, yeah, I'll have a couple of hits, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We sit
All
back,
right.
have
So
some
you
wine,
guys-
smoke a little green leaf.
I will say that
But-
you guys have a very pleasant evening with your alcohol and your green leaf. You both sleep like babes in the woods that evening, and you wake up bright and bushy-tailed the following morning to Lord Mayor Bronté standing resplendent in ruffles of lavender and pink and white. And now Lord Mayor Bronté is a rotund gentleman, very cleanly shaven. He's definitely in his, maybe late 40s, early 50s. He has what looks like the medieval equivalent of hair dye. It's like black fern root or something that's been like used to dye his hair unnaturally jet black. What's left of his hair. You can definitely tell that he takes great care in how he appears. However, that great care does not extend to great taste. Well, who knows? No, I don't want to say that. He thinks he's wonderful, and that's what matters. We'll just leave it there. And he's just standing there staring at the both of you, who at this point, I mean, you guys passed out drunk and stoned. You're kind of half on each other. You're not
I am still nude, and I'm not ashamed
like the
at
robe
all.
at some point or
Ringo
other
doesn't judge.
kind of got discarded off to the side. There's definitely like some drool happening, and you're just standing there, and you see the Lord Mayor of this town standing there staring at you, waiting patiently with actually he looks quite happy. He's got a big smile on his face right now.
Wake
Your
up.
worship.
I grab the cloak and I put it on my hoo-ha. I go, sorry for showing you my hoo-ha, sir.
No worries whatsoever.
Oh, your worship.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh, my name's Ringo. This is my friend Troran, and we're the ones that brought back your daughter.
Oh, yes, I'm so thankful. I can't thank you enough for bringing my precious Maryon back to me. I dare say I worried that no one would be able to find her. But you did. Thank you so much.
It was a very hard job, but we were
Yeah.
committed to you
can
and your family.
We had to
Your
smoke
worship.
the kobolds, bitches.
Of course.
And then he pulls out actually two purses, and he hands one to each of you, and he says 200 gold pieces as reward, and he hands both sacks to you. To
Oh
one to each of you.
yeah, I love it.
Wait a second here. I thought the
Thank you,
prize.
sir.
These bags feel a little bit light. Your worship.
I assure you, they both have 200 gold pieces each in them. Would you like to examine the bags?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely have 200 gold pieces in them. You each got 200 gold pieces for the reward.
All right. Well, this is more money than I've ever seen. So
Nice.
I'm like, yip, yip, you. And then you see Troran, like, in front of everybody. He bows down and he goes, oh, green dragon, green, green. And he just starts singing, like, just the most beautiful seal version of Green Dragon in a happy tone that you've ever heard.
Roll a performance check with advantage.
I'm going to. Let's see. Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20. Again, absolutely entrancing and gorgeous coming out of this wrinkly, naked
It's-
little gnome.
It's beautiful.
It just
so.
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
Ringo,
It's like
Ringo
gr-
gets
it's
a
like-
little jealous because like he's a bard and he's trying to be the musician, but this old geezer just sings like an
It's-
angel, and he just can't
That's
handle it.
great. Yeah,
So-
bitches.
Lord Mayor Bronté, while you're singing, Troy, Lord Mayor Bronté wipes a tear from his eye because the performance is so beautiful, and he walks over to you, Ringo, and he leans into you and he says, "You know, I just had a thought. Seeing as you've proven yourself a resourceful duo, I was wondering if you'd be interested in a chance to earn some more coin, as well as see a bit more of our glorious countryside."
Love to.
Excellent. I find myself in need of a guard to travel northwest to the Armored Port for business. I was curious if you would be interested in the position. I would pay handsomely, of course. And as a bonus, you would get to ride on the guard post of my auto carriage. A rare treat for someone other than myself and Maryon. We will be staying there for an extended and indeterminate amount of time, so you will need to find your own way from there. But I assure you that you will have enough gold to purchase passage to anywhere you choose. What say you?
Well, what does the job pay? Just want to make sure that we understand what we're getting ourselves into.
Oh, I certainly, I should assure you that it will pay much more than what you just received.
I said, that sounds fantastic. And I go to the Lord Mayor. We're so happy we found your daughter, and I give him a big hug. Yeah, and then I pick his pocket.
Yeah. I
All
love
right,
it.
my friend, roll.
Here we go. That's a 12.
12. Rollies.
Rollies. Oh, that's cocked. That's cocked. God damn it. That's a 15.
11. He's really
I know. I love
really
this.
enjoying this hug.
This feels really good, May Your Worship. This feels really good. I love your
All right.
daughter. And we're having such a great time. And then I just kind of reach. Did I clock where he grabbed the pouches from? Kind of
Those
in his.
were hanging from his belt. His clothing is skin tight. Skin tight. He looks like a fruit from My Little Pony. That's
Is there anything on them that would have caught my eye?
There is a pocket on the back.
Oh, which one? Sorry.
There is a pocket on the back that is a little
Okay.
bit looser than the rest. And as you reach into that pocket, you actually pull out a small gem.
Pocket that. It's going right in the
Nice.
pocket. This feels really good, man. This feels really, really
Yes.
good. Oh, by the way, I love your color scheme. Lavender, pink,
Yes.
white.
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Did you hear my calliope?
We did. Yeah, we did.
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent,
it's nice.
wonderful. Great. So there you go. That, my friends, is the end of this session. That is the end.
Yeah, we did it.
Yes, you did. And as a reward, I'm going to let you both level up to level 2.
Oh, woo,
Holy
yeah.
crap, it's been a year since we played.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is awesome.
So
What a
I'm letting
great
you guys level
campaign.
up after this first mission just because
Oh my gosh.
it's been so long.
Hallelujah. Great.
Yes, and we will pick
Okay.
up there. I will say that in his excitement, the Lord Mayor Bronté goes over and he starts playing a fairly jaunty tune. Actually, he does a pretty good job. He actually plays a quite an enjoyable tune, which is an interesting take on your Green Dragon song.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's
take
less,
out my
it's
lute.
less R&B soul and more Ringling Brothers. But
Okay.
I pluck away on my loop.
I-
I pluck away
I
my
grab
loop as
I
you
grab
guys-
my seal voice and I just start like adding that like that. The Kiss from the
I-
Rose, just
Yep.
climbing melodies.
I'm not going to make you guys roll for it. It's just going to be it's a wonderful jam. You guys are having a great old time with Lord Mayor Bronté.
I love
comes
it.
down, sits on her spot on the couch, and listens, and you guys have a wonderful time. And cut to black. Credits roll. Great session, guys. Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
have had
that
so
was
much
great.
fun tonight.
That
and
was
I
really
can't
fun.
Wait for the next game. I cannot wait for the next game.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
The
it'll
further
be
adventures.
sooner than this one happened.
Yeah, not once a
Yes,
year, please, guys.
Of Kerota and Ringo, the further adventures of Grandpa and Millennial. I love
Sideways
it.
work great for me, by the way. I don't know if they work for
Yeah.
you guys. They work really well for me.
We will definitely figure this out. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for doing this, and I can't wait to do it again and
Cool.
Yeah.
see what
Thanks,
craziness
guys.
happens on the auto carriage next time.
Okay.